What's happening, my good people? It's your boy PKG Deluxe here, back with another vid on how I did. You already know what it is. So, all right. So I was reading through some of the comments that people had left out earlier in regards to one of the videos that I produced, and it was in regards of working in different locations. Now, if I did not already say this, I am a native of South Carolina, South Carolinian, somewhere in there, that narrative. All right. So as a South Carolinian, I am able to use my address in multitudes of locations and change on every time I go to another place. Essentially, what I'm saying is that you could take your job with you, right? So there was a point in time where I was in Chattanooga. When I was in Chattanooga, I was doing jobs while in Tennessee at the time, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was able to switch my address location once I became a member to start being able to work in those locations. It just gave me whichever ones were closest, and so I knocked them out. That was as simple as the job was done. So then when I moved to another location, let's just say I was to move to Utah. I don't know why I say Utah, but Utah, cool. So I moved to Utah. Whatever address I have in Utah, I can change over and use that address and then start receiving jobs in Utah. So it matters not what state I'm in whenever I want to perform the job. All I need is an address, and I'm able to do whatever I need to do. So right now, I'm in Myrtle Beach. I've been here for a moment. Like I said, I'm from South Carolina. And it makes it easier to do the jobs that are within my state. So I lower the radius down to say within like 50 to maybe 100 miles. That's about as far as I'll try to travel and go. And if I did not want to, I could have jobs that are closer. I've had jobs that were 9 miles away. I've had jobs that were 3 miles away. I've even had one that was up the street. So it's just to give you guys the idea of what's going on. I'm in an area where those questions about technical stuffs and jobs will probably be asked a lot more because I'm dealing with senior citizens who don't like to deal with computer information or security information or any of those things. They just don't want to deal with it. So that's what my profession is starting to dive into when I ask or see people in regards to this. But as of right now, it's just to give you guys an overall flow on what's going on. As I look more into it, we have relocated probably 3 or 4 times as we've been in different states. And each time we've just used address locations to kind of do our mile marker, which made life a whole lot easier. So I want you guys to understand that if you were to be in another state, anywhere that is of your liking, Alaska even, you can do a job there if they have findings there. So I don't want you to guys feel like you can't at all. So if you guys have any more questions, just know that I'm reading my comments, and I definitely look forward to answering more questions. PKG Deluxe here. PKG Deluxe is out, baby.